Hari Om. Good morning, everyone. We'll begin shortly, maybe 2 minutes. I request everyone to kindly occupy the seats. Parents, first year students, please come and occupy the seats. Hello. Hari Om. Hari Om. I request the dignitaries, Swamiji, Apparauji, Ajayji, and our chief guest Sridharanji to kindly occupy the seats on the dais. Thank you. Please take your seats.
Whatever you say. This time, this time.
Sure. It's a beautiful day, and I welcome everyone to the divine bhumi of Bhagavan Adi Shankara's birthplace. We have gathered here today to mark the beginning of a new academic year. And we had the perfect auspicious beginning with the Havan this morning. My name is Sandhya, and I'll be your MC for the day. It is with great pleasure and enthusiasm that we have gathered here today. We come together to embrace the promise of a new academic year, a year filled with opportunities, challenges, and the pursuit of knowledge. Our university is not just a place of learning, it is a beacon of hope for countless individuals seeking to shape their futures. I welcome all the parents and our beloved students to this journey by joining the Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth family. I also welcome the people who constantly work towards CVV's success. Srimati Manisha Khemlani ji, Sri Jagdish Murjani ji, Sri Ram Balarao ji, Lakshmi ji, Sundar ji, Rahul ji, Ashokan ji, Girish ji, Sunita ji, Rajendran ji, Sudhir ji, Saumya ji, Ramesh ji, and the list goes on. So I'll not be taking all the names, but I welcome each and every one of you gathered here, both online and offline. And with all your permission, let us start the event. We will begin with a prayer, and I will call upon CVV students to render the same. ॐ सहनवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ I now request the dignitaries on the stage to light the lamp and start the inaugural function. Guru, the guiding light who transforms a student into a better citizen. The Guru is an indispensable part of any society. Making this his motto, Swami Chinmayananda ji became a Guru to many people, envisioning maximum happiness to maximum people for a maximum point of time. To invoke the blessings of Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda, who laid out the vision of Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth, I invite Ms. Sandhya Sudhakaran to recite the Gurudev Ashtotara. Also inviting Professor Ajay ji and Aparav ji for the Archana.
ॐ अचाय नमः ॐ अव्याय नमः ॐ अविनाशिने नमः ॐ अचिन्त्याय नमः ॐ अप्रमेयाय नमः ॐ अद्वितीयाय नमः ॐ अनिकेताय नमः ॐ अनुशासनप्रियाय नमः ॐ अन्दस्साक्षिणे नमः ॐ अन्तर्यामिने नमः ॐ आनन्दाय नमः ॐ आत्मस्वरूपाय नमः ॐ आङ्ग्लभाषाविदुत्तमाय नमः ॐ ईश्वराय नमः ॐ उदारहृदयाय नमः ॐ उत्साहवर्धकाय नमः ॐ एकस्मै नमः ॐ ओङ्कारविते नमः ॐ करुणासागराय नमः ॐ कर्मपरायणाय नमः ॐ कालातीताय नमः ॐ कैवल्यस्वरूपाय नमः ॐ कृतात्मने नमः ॐ कृतकृत्याय नमः ॐ गीताज्ञानयज्ञप्रचारकाय नमः ॐ गुरवे नमः ॐ गुणातीताय नमः ॐ ग्रन्थकृते नमः ॐ चिन्मयाय नमः ॐ चिन्नसंशयाय नमः ॐ जगदात्मने नमः ॐ जगत्साक्षिणे नमः ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः ॐ जीवब्रह्मैक्यविते नमः ॐ जीवन्मुक्ताय नमः ॐ जीर्णमन्दिरोद्धारकाय नमः ॐ तपोवनशिष्याय नमः ॐ तपस्विने नमः ॐ तपनाय नमः ॐ तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः ॐ तेजस्विने नमः ॐ देहातीताय नमः ॐ द्वन्द्वातीताय नमः ॐ दृढनिश्चयाय नमः ॐ धर्मसंस्थापकाय नमः ॐ धीमते नमः ॐ धीराय नमः ॐ धैर्यप्रदाय नमः ॐ नारायणाय नमः ॐ निजानन्दाय नमः ॐ निरपेक्षाय नमः ॐ निस्पृहाय नमः ॐ निरुपमाय नमः ॐ निर्विकल्पाय नमः ॐ नित्याय नमः ॐ निरञ्जनाय नमः ॐ परमाय नमः ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः ॐ पावनाय नमः ॐ भावकाय नमः ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः ॐ प्रसन्नात्मने नमः ॐ बलासक्तिरहिताय नमः ॐ बहुभक्ताय नमः ॐ बन्धमोचकाय नमः ॐ ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः ॐ ब्रह्मपराय नमः ॐ भाषणाय नमः ॐ भारतगौरवाय नमः ॐ भूम्ने नमः ॐ महावाक्योपदेशकाय नमः ॐ महर्षये नमः ॐ मधुरस्वभावाय नमः ॐ मनोहराय नमः ॐ महात्मने नमः ॐ मेधाविने नमः ॐ यतात्मने नमः ॐ यज्ञकृते नमः ॐ लोकप्रसिद्धाय नमः ॐ वाग्मिने नमः ॐ विभवे नमः ॐ विनोदप्रियाय नमः ॐ विनयशीलाय नमः ॐ वितराकाय नमः ॐ वेदान्तवेद्याय नमः ॐ शान्ताय नमः ॐ शान्तिप्रदाय नमः ॐ शास्त्रोद्धारकाय नमः ॐ शुद्धसत्त्वाय नमः ॐ श्रुतिपारकाय नमः ॐ श्रोत्रियाय नमः ॐ सन्न्यासिने नमः ॐ समबुद्धये नमः ॐ सच्चिदानन्दाय नमः ॐ सर्वहितचिन्तकाय नमः ॐ सत्यसङ्कल्पाय नमः ॐ सन्तुष्टाय नमः ॐ साधवे नमः ॐ सुमनसे नमः ॐ सुहृते नमः ॐ स्वयं ज्योतिषे नमः ॐ स्थितप्रज्ञाय नमः ॐ क्षमाशीलाय नमः ॐ ज्ञानमूर्तये नमः ॐ ज्ञानयोगिने नमः ॐ ज्ञानतृप्ताय नमः ॐ नित्यशुद्धबुद्धमुक्तस्वरूपाय ॐ नित्यशुद्धबुद्धमुक्तस्वरूपाय नमः ॐ नित्यशुद्धबुद्धमुक्तस्वरूपाय नमः ॐ श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः।
I now welcome back CVV students to recite the Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth Kulageetam. विद्या संस्कृति रक्षायेति निदधानं लक्ष्यं हृदये विद्या संस्कृति रक्षायेति निदधानं लक्ष्यं हृदये चिन्मय विश्वविद्यापीठं चिन्मय विश्वविद्यापीठं जयति महोजो धरणितले जयति महोजो धरणितले सुन्दरं बन्धुरं ज्ञानमन्दिरं सुन्दरं बन्धुरं ज्ञानमन्दिरं चिन्मय विश्वविद्यापीठम् पूर्वपश्चिमौ भूतभवन्तौ सङ्गमयति यत्सुरधाम पूर्वपश्चिमौ भूतभवन्तौ सङ्गमयति यत्सुरधाम पाठन संशोधन मुखसेव्या पाठन संशोधन मुखसेव्या विद्या यत्र परा देवी विद्या यत्र परा देवी सुन्दरं बन्धुरं ज्ञानमन्दिरं सुन्दरं बन्धुरं ज्ञानमन्दिरं चिन्मय विश्वविद्यापीठम् भरतभुवौ विद्यास्थानानाम् आनयनाय व्यवहारे भरतभुवौ विद्यास्थानानाम् आनयनाय व्यवहारे अभिनवसरणौ समुदयमानम् अभिनवसरणौ समुदयमानम् अतिशयमतिशेते जगति अतिशयमतिशेते जगति सुन्दरं बन्धुरं ज्ञानमन्दिरं सुन्दरं बन्धुरं ज्ञानमन्दिरं चिन्मय विश्वविद्यापीठं चिन्मय विश्वविद्यापीठं चिन्मय विश्वविद्यापीठम्। Thank you for that beautiful rendition. Before I call the next person, I would like to take a moment to express our gratitude to Chinmaya International Foundation and Sif Shodh Sansthan for being with us and supporting us in all our endeavors. Thank you, Anilji. Nayarji, thank you for coming as well. With that, to formally welcome everyone, I would like to invite Professor Ajay Kapoor, Honorable Vice Chancellor CVV, to the podium. An engineering degree from IIT, a doctorate from Cambridge, recipient of many prestigious awards, and a world-renowned researcher with over 300 papers to his credit. He was the Pro-Vice Chancellor at Swinburne University, Australia, and is now leading Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth towards New Year heights. Recently, Professor Ajay Kapoor was rated within the top 2% of researchers in the world in his subject area. He is a Fellow of Engineers Australia and the Cambridge Commonwealth Society. Welcome, sir.
It's wonderful to be welcoming you all here today. For me, and I can say this on behalf of Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth, it's a joyous occasion. When you welcome one member in the family, you see how much joy is there. We are welcoming over 200 new members in the family. So let us welcome here all the young students. I'll also like to welcome their parents and their guardians. And before I talk about what may be going on in their minds and their hearts, let me welcome our esteemed guests here on the dais. And of course, our Swamiji is here, Parauji is here, and then Nayarji is here, who is very, very highly regarded. And thank you for coming today. Then a lot of my colleagues who are of the dais, I won't take so many names, but without you, this whole function, in fact, whole university would not function. Very, very warm welcome. Now, thinking from the point of view of the university, we are very happy, we are very joyous. But thinking from the side of parents, I am a parent myself, very proud father of two girls who were very young. They're grown now, but for me, they're still very young. So anything happens, my heart is always there, that are they okay, are they not okay? So I can feel on behalf of all the mothers who are here that, oh my God, is it okay to leave my child here? Let me say one thing. I'll personally take that responsibility to look after your child. From today onward, many parents for the child. We will ensure the physical welfare, security, safety of the child, the mental, the emotional, and we will also ensure that whatever dreams we are weaving for the child, whatever dreams that the child is weaving, we will ensure that these are turned into a reality. So on that promise, on behalf of all who are Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth and the larger family of Chinmaya Mission, in the morning, we took a pledge from the students that they will look after their body, they will do this, they will do that. I am giving you a pledge on behalf of Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth and Chinmaya Mission that we will do our utmost to keep your child safe and grow that child, transform that child to achieve whatever the child wants, be it a job, be it higher education, be it running the family business, be it starting a new business, or taking a leadership position in any area. Thinking about the child now, I started living away from my parents, not because of any reason, only because of education, when I was 11 years old. I can still feel what was going on in my mind, but in a sense that prepared me very well for making the transition from India to Cambridge, from Cambridge to many other cities. Those were the days when phones were not there. Unlike now, when if my daughter goes somewhere, I want a minute by minute commentary on where are you? Have you reached the station? Have you boarded the train? Have you boarded the flight? Are you comfortable? In those days, I landed in Cambridge. Next day was holiday, found an inland letter, wrote it. Maybe after 10 days, my mother would have got it. So those kind of anxieties, I got very well prepared for myself that if I don't hear back from her, it's okay. So students, young students, I can feel what is going through in your mind. But let me tell you, it's a wonderful opportunity for learning. A great, great, great opportunity when you are spreading your wings. Parents are there to look after you. Now we are there, but we'll give you a little bit more freedom. But that freedom will be in a much bigger area, but a very secure area. So confines of the four walls of the house now become a much larger campus. And I'm very happy to announce that our Onakkur campus, and I'm sure Apparauji will tell you a lot more about it, is now operational. Tomorrow we'll take you there to show you the vision that Puji Gurudev had. How is that unfolding in front of us? A lovely campus, we are calling it a global campus. All modern facilities are there. Now, thinking about yourselves, that many things will be doing here. Curricular work. Many of you have joined for engineering, many for IT, many for commerce, for management, for arts, for Sanskrit. We want to give you the very best knowledge, very best education to make you the best engineer, make you the best person who can speak Sanskrit and make a mark. Music, best musician. We will do that. So for that, how will we do that? There are a couple of things. I, having spent all my working life in the Western world and in some of the top universities in the world, I know that it is not wrong to now see what is happening in the world. In fact, if you could understand the Kulgitam, it was East and West, past and present. That is what Puji Gurudev wanted. We say Vasudev Kutumbakam. Kutumb is a wonderful word. It's a two-way dialogue. You can tell somebody, you can also learn from somebody. So we want to be a Vishwa Guru, at the same time we want to learn from them as well. So that way, what we are doing is our curricula will be globally benchmarked. We are already doing it, and we are doing it even more vigorously. Many of our programs are and will be accredited by global organizations. Our faculty will have global experience, and I'm very, very proud to announce just now that we have a program called Distinguished Visiting Fellows. Ramesh Patni has just arrived. He teaches at Oxford and Cambridge and is a very well known personality in his area. Order British Empire, OBE he has got. So we have colleagues like this who are with us, and more will be coming later in the year and next year. So that is my promise to you on curriculum, on faculty, the best pedagogy, the best technology, best Wi-Fi connectivity. That is what we will provide to you. But academic is not the only thing that you are learning. Vidya is a very wide word. It includes skills for surviving in this society, skills for surviving in future. Future we know is unpredictable, but coping with that unpredictability is something which we do very well here. And who better than our Swami Advayanandaji here? Word known authority in Advaita Vedanta. He is guiding us. He is telling us how to cope with this changing world, how to be self-anchored, so that when you get a very good job, when you are risen to the very top, ups and downs of life hit you, pleasures and sorrow of the world hit you, then how do you cope? That coping mechanism is what our unique selling point is. That is what we will also give to you. And that is not all. We have a very well-known Chinmaya Vision program running in our Chinmaya schools, 100 plus of those schools in India and many abroad also, using that Chinmaya Vision program to develop the student. When I came here, I thought, is it all old stuff? So I calibrated that with McKinsey's report 1.5 years back. They are saying how to get a job and how to keep a job. Looking into the future, uncertainty of artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, how do you cope? They came up with a list of 56 what they call key skills that you need to have. 85% of those match with our Chinmaya Vision program. I won't take too much time to tell you about it, because we have our deans who are focused on that and who will tell you how to do this. In fact, they will develop that in skill in you, so that you become a very, very evolved global person. All that ethics, all that work is what we take a lot of pride in doing for you. Okay. Now, I won't take too much time, but I'll just add one more thing. Campus is also very important. We are very lucky to have many facilities. In Pune, we got a beautiful campus. Here, this particular campus On this side, you can see the maternal birthplace of Adi Shankaracharya. I still, whenever think about him, I just cannot fathom the amount of work done by a single blessed soul. By the age of 32, he had written whatever he wanted to. He had toured India, changed the dialogue of the day, set up management systems to carry through this. And then he went. Now, sitting here, doing the homam here, I think you should feel very proud. You should feel really blessed that in this land, in this space, just in front of the Ilam, you had that opportunity. Now, we have another campus in Warriam Road. I know many students will join that. It's a beautiful campus, but we don't make a distinction. All facilities of all campuses are open for you. In fact, I would very much love if you begin to go and enjoy other campuses. With one reason, because then you mix with other students. Those who are doing IT, those who are doing engineering, those who are doing Sanskrit, you want to be knowledgeable about everything. That is the modern world's requirement. Okay, so those campuses are there. Those, I like to just remind you of one very, very beautiful quote by Puj Gurudev, Swami Chinmayananda. We carry his name very proudly. The university carries his name. But what does he say? What does he want? What does he want the Vice Chancellor to do? He has clearly told, children are not vessels to be filled. So we have a lamp, we can fill it with oil. What does it do? Nothing. Give you the knowledge. You can get that knowledge through ChatGPT, in fact, Google. Why am I needed? Why CBB needed? That is, he says, rather lighting the lamp. That is what we do. That is what we did. Lighting the lamp means transforming you, covering from you what your talents are and what your innate talents are, things that you don't know, your parents don't know. So we have mentoring programs where we'll discover what you are capable of and then sit down with you, tell you how do you want to mold your life, create your future. Okay, so on that promise, let me say Hari Om and a very, very, very warm welcome. Hari Om.
Thank you. We are privileged to have with us the eminent personality, Mr. Sridharan Radhakrishnan Nair, our chief guest of the day. He's a serial entrepreneur, author, adjunct professor, and a mentor. Having chaired several professional and non-governmental organizations in Kerala, such as the Kerala Management Association, Indian Society for Training and Development, the Indus Entrepreneurs, Rotary Cochin International, and having co-founded the Better Kochi Response Group, he is well known in business, social, academic, and professional circles in the state. He is a known public speaker who provides counsel to several governmental, educational, and non-governmental organizations and individuals in areas such as management, entrepreneurship, marketing, and technology. He's a serial award winner as well, proving his dedication towards his work. I won't be able to list them all, but to name a few, he received award from Governor of Kerala, which is why I wanted to mention that, for spearheading management movement. And he was also recognized as the IT Man of the Year in 2013 by the Kerala Sahridaya Vedi. With that, I welcome you, sir, to deliver the inaugural address.
Puja Gurudev Samji Swami Advanji, Vice Chancellor of Chinmaya University, Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth, Professor Dr. Ajay Kapoor, the Chief Trustee of this institution, Dr. Appar Rao, lots of professors, very distinguished personalities. I also had seen people who had come from Mumbai, all the way from the original trust, partaking in this program and trying to see that, okay, everything is going on very well. At the very outset, I must thank my very good friend and my mentor, Mr. Suresh Mohan, for giving me this opportunity. When he called me, I was actually thinking that I was wondering, as such a well-established, globally known institution such as Chinmaya, we could have got thousands of wonderful personalities to come and start the Vidyarambha here. So I am a little lost for words to understand as to why I am called to be part of as a chief guest of the Vidyarambha Day here. But I have grabbed it with all the might. Of course, you get an opportunity like this, you don't let go. Thank you, Suresh Mohanji. I have had a wonderful, in fact, there are several occasions, he's your trustee here, of course. Wonderful opportunity. Together we have actually tried to mentor close to about 300 plus entrepreneurs, startup entrepreneurs, and funded close to about 150 of them through the means of Kerala State Industrial Development Corporation. So our association, or very, very deep association, goes years back, and we have worked together in KSIDC itself for more than about 6.5 years actually. Thank you so very much for giving me this opportunity to talk to the students and the parents and the professors and the Gurudevs, all such eminent personalities who are in front of me. Okay. Now, as professor has said that, okay, he has taken the complete responsibility of the students who had actually walked into this place, telling that, don't you worry. See, to get an assurance like this, as he rightly said, he's a father of 2 girl children. So one can understand the palpitation that happens when your child goes out to colleges and universities all by themselves. So, but he says, I'll take care of you. It's seldom that a student can actually hear from a vice chancellor of a university saying that I'll take care of you. Maybe your head of the department will say that I'll take care of you, but the VC says he'll take care of you. What more than this actually you want, my dear parents and the students? Okay, so thank you so very much for giving that assurance, sir. Actually, it's wonderful. Okay. Now, we always say, see the learning, we always say, in Indian society, when we actually dabble in the area of learning and development. Okay, through the means of training, okay, of course, learning and development. Now, learning, unfortunately, has deteriorated a lot across. The process of learning, I know seldom a country like India with so much to back up on, we say that, okay, learning has now become the teacher's responsibility. So bad. Learning must be the responsibility of the learner. How can learning be a responsibility? Teacher is a facilitator. This we knew time immemorially. In all the Gurukulas that people had gone to, students had gone to, they knew this actually. But today, we live in a world, learning is a teacher's responsibility. And he will just put everything in a capsule. A capsule in Kerala is very famous. Everything in Kerala is capsulized, So you put everything in a capsule and give it to you for chewing it or you're swallowing it. And then you say, I have this wonderful degree called, maybe you call it Masters in Business Administration from Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth. Oh, in one breath I had said it all actually. So this is what you actually carry. Now, have you learned it? In the process of your studies, in the process of your learning, have you really learned anything? Or have you mugged it up? Or are you part of this rote system, rote learning system? So very, very long back, the stanza says, if you really convert learning into for quarter, or for padams, it says padam acharya madatam. It comes from the acharya. Okay. The other padam comes from sahab brahmachari, your peers, your co-students. And the third says padam swamedhaya, self-learning environment. And today we have a lot of self-learning environment. And the last is padam. The last padam is kalakramenaya. As you learn as time go by. So we knew this, but unfortunately the commercialization and the mingling of, I would rather say in Malayalam, Talpara Kachiyal in the educational field, who had come in and who had completely made the education as a very rotten field. I feel so sad about it. I speak against the present system a lot. So many people don't like me for I speaking against the present system. But one has to really say that, okay, learning has to really get back to its actual known for ages, for millennium that we have known actually. So that is one. Now, luckily, lately we have a new educational policy. That's good. NEP we call it, National Educational Policy, which actually is trying to take us away from the rote learning that we are trying to do. Okay. It says holistic learning. The NEP policy itself, objective is called holistic learning. That is 360-degree learning. Okay. And equip the students to prepare themselves for 21st century skills, not 20th century skills. Most of us 20th century people on the skills, learning or understanding what is the necessity or what is the definition of the 21st century skills, and saying learning as an experience, not pedagogic, learning as an experience and creative thinking, and using things such as design thinking, etc., to come in the process of learning. Wonderful. Professor Dr. Kasturi Rangan, along with many other academics, have actually tried hard to make it so simple, because it's about 30-40 pages. Okay, so simple but so good. Now we really need to climb up to, or we really need to rise up to the meaning of it. We really need to move up to the definition of it. It is very, very critical. Going back to the rote learning and not able to face life situation as we are seeing happening. When I was telling about the Pada Majari Madatam, now it is actually saying Pura from Google and WhatsApp University. Everything comes from the Google and WhatsApp University. So now the Padams are lost. Everything has to come together from Google and it doesn't equip the children. It doesn't equip the children for facing life situations. And I've seen plenty. And I continue to see this, whether it is my daughter, whether it is my granddaughter, son, or whether it is the students, that I teach, I see this happening aplenty. Okay, so I think, we have a lot of technology in the education now, which is good. Technology in education actually make this the third padam, that is, swayam, learning yourself, the self-learning environment. Today it is possible to have self-learning, and I don't need to be here to teach. I don't need to be at Australia or Sydney to go and teach there. I can sit here and teach, and I can give all those lessons, through multimedia learning or through your video learning, through your online learning. I can give this to anyone. So technology has come into. Technology is a very good thing that has happened in the field of education. But even there, people are trying to take advantage of that for their materialistic, personal or organizational benefit, which is not so. We must always see, we don't call education as an industry. But unfortunately, education has become an industry. So sad, actually. How can education become an industry? Today, people who invest in those buildings, people who invest in those laboratories, they try to see what is the return on the investment that I have. When do I break even? That's what they try to find out. And when do I, and everything else after 5 years, pura, labh, you get munafa, that is what you get it. So therefore, when many individuals and organizations are considering it as an industry, some very value-based organizations, international Chinmaya and Chinmaya Group, etc., trying to consider this as their passion, trying to consider it as their objective, trying to consider it as a dream, and delivering it to students. And I must definitely congratulate you, students students and parents, for having chosen this institution. And I'm very sure, compared to very many institutions that is available across the length and breadth of the state and the country, you would immensely benefit a lot of values from this institution, along with your subjects and the science and technology and commerce and mathematics or whatever that you learn. Okay. Now, getting into, I would like to speak a little about entrepreneurship also, because when I was sitting with Swamiji and our Chinmaya chief, CEO of Chinmaya Center at Mumbai, also I said about there is this entrepreneurship in everything. There is this entrepreneurship even in Vedanta. That's what I was told, actually. So it's a great thing. So entrepreneurship in Vedanta. See, if you really look at it, today, the governments of the country cannot give you all the jobs. There was a point in time that we always learned, whether we learned BSc Physics, Chemistry, Mathematics, History, whatever, eventually we'll end up as a gumustha or a clerk in a government department and grow up in the ranks to become a superintendent and retire and go away. Okay. Whatever you learned, you don't apply in your work. So you just want a qualification. And in Malayalis, it is quite prevalent, actually. We will add up qualification. Qualification we'll keep it in our hand, actually. So that shouldn't be the case. Whatever you're learning, whether it is management, whether it is commerce, whether it is even Sanskrit, you should be able to apply that in your life. You should be able to apply that in your profession. You should be able to apply that in your vocation. That is when the Purnada happens. We always say the Purnada. Where does the Purnada happen? You do a little bit of this, and something around, then Internet University, Google University, WhatsApp University, put up everything, completely, utterly confuse yourself. And then, where is the Purnada? So that is something that you need to bear in mind. Population is always, demographically speaking, population doesn't go down. Population only goes up. Now we have become the country has earned a distinction of being the most populous country in the world. So it will go only up. Now as the number of people are going up, the governments, the corporations, the PSUs are not able to provide you the jobs. So what will happen? Some 25 years back, this happened in Algeria, this happened in Tunisia, this happened in Libya, this almost happened in Yemen, this happened in many parts of the world. The students came into the streets. In Hindi it is called danga, they started getting into the road and started killing people, looting. What will happen when 75 crore, I would call it young youth who are less than 30 years old in this country come to the street? Something to be really understood. 75 crore, which is double the population of the country that you reside in. Okay, double the population of the United States of America. If the students and the people, they come out into the street and asking, Kaam de do, naukri de do, job de do, what will happen? This is something that has to be seen. That is where self-employment, entrepreneurship, etc. really make its mark. Please understand. Okay. Now automation has come in. Lots of functions are automated. We don't have a clerk in the bank now. ATM takes care of that. Okay. We don't have people, workmen in the factories. The machines take care of that. Everything is automated. Okay. We have now, Professor was saying ChatGPT, AI, regenerative AI, that is available. Lots of people will lose jobs. But let me tell you about AI. Please don't worry about yourself. I think they are going to have a program, an engineering program also. It's incorporated AI, I believe. Okay. Now, where is your, those of you who have taken electronics, communication or computer science with AI, I can guaranteedly tell you that your life is going to be much more brighter. Okay. Jobs will go away at the bottom side. The clerks and the gumistas will go away. But the technologists and the specialists, okay, in the form of AI specialization, ML specialization, natural language processing specialization, etc., they will come up. And those jobs will be very highly paid jobs. And you will actually be looked after, or you can look after a family wonderfully with the remuneration coming out of it. So don't worry about ChatGPT, don't worry about regenerative AI, don't worry about those things. And these are things to happen. We have seen so many things in the past, we will see so many things in the future as well. So what is it to be worried about? So I definitely see in paper people write, the news media, news houses, the debates that happen. Everybody is eternal. In fact, I had a big altercation with the chief editor of a channel publicly like this. He was saying we are all going to be lost. I said we are not going to be lost. We are going to win with AI. We are going to win. Provided I make myself, I learn myself. So that is where this Purnata in learning, the completion in learning actually happened. Okay, that being the case. Now, you need to really look at entrepreneurship also. Whether you are a single man employment, whether you are a multiple organization employment, etc. Now, just thinking of AI, I have a mentee company called Riafi Technologies. We paid the money, 25 lakhs rupees we paid. Today, Riafi Technologies, it's a company of about 40-50 people. It's actually at a startup zone at Kalamassery. Okay. Today, Riafi Technologies is one of the most wanted or the most loved partner of Google in AI. So, what will happen now as you really look at IT, because IT has given a lot of fillip to Indians and India. By the Y2K program started it all in AD 2000. And thereafter, everybody went into IT. A civil engineer went into IT, architect went into IT, mechanical engineer went into IT, chemical engineer went into IT, everybody went into IT. But that is going to go away. But what is going to prevail? Okay, there is a huge area, it's opening up in life sciences, that's called biowaves. In the life sciences, it is going to open up. So all these things, when you really look at from an entrepreneurial perspective, we live in a knowledge society. The more knowledge that you acquire, the more value that you actually get. And the more remuneration that you get, the better houses that you can keep, and the better family that you can run. That is what actually you should do. And there is a huge possibility. I'm so happy. I had visited this establishment quite a number of times. Okay. Yes, of course, it used to give such vibrations actually going into that room, Swamiji. Okay. Several times. And for the sake of it alone, I had come many times. Okay. Without telling anybody, come in and see, then go away. I had done that. So that atmosphere, that vibrative atmosphere is available to you for learning. And I'm so happy that they finally decided to have this going as a Vishwa Vidyalaya, the university. And I'm very sure, with the global connections that Chinmaya Group has, that the possibilities are enormous. The possibilities are enormous. The very fact that a professor or a vice chancellor of a Australian university is sitting here as a VC of you itself actually is a small namuna, small example of the factor. Okay, so there's a good possibility, very great possibility for you. Okay, and the learning that you do, that is where you need to concentrate. The learning is a learner's responsibility. Learning is not a teacher's responsibility. So for the, and secondly, the self-learning that is required. These are very, very important. Move away from the current rote learning system and enjoy your learning. Use your learning to lead your life. And that is what all I can say. Very, very happy with Vidyarambha to all of you. I wish every student and every parent here all the very best. Thank you so very much for calling me. And Hari Om.
Thank you. We loved the energy and of course the talk, especially about the teachers part. We are not here to spoon feed, but we'll be there to support always. With that, I would request Ajay ji and Apparao ji if you could felicitate our guest with a small token of our love and gratitude. Swami ji, we have a shawl that if you could give to our chief guest. Swami ji.
I understand. I've seen this. Yes, okay. Granted.
With that, I would like to invite Dr. Apparao Mukhamala ji to address the gathering. He is the Managing Trustee of Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth and is responsible for driving the strategic vision and direction of CVV. Dr. Apparao ji comes with a long, successful track record in the world of medicine, business, and philanthropy in United States and India. He works closely with the Chancellor, Swami Swarupananda ji, the trustees, and the Vice Chancellor of CVV to ensure that every single day CVV is focused on providing world-class education built on Indian wisdom. Welcome, sir.
Nayarji, it is a hard act to follow. You had a high octane energy. I will bring the temperature down in the hall a bit. I will try. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Thank you. I invite all the students to Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth, and I thank all the parents on behalf of Global Chinmaya Mission Centers for choosing to send your child, son, and our daughter to Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth. Welcome to Chinmaya family. Chinmaya family is global in scope. Central Chinmaya Mission Trust is the apex body of Global Chinmaya Mission. We are lucky that amongst us today, we have a trustee of Central Chinmaya Mission Trust, Sri Ramji Balerao. Please hold the applause. Please stand up and stay standing up, please. Thank you. Stay there. I told you hold the applause. Okay, go ahead and give him 2 applauses. Okay, two. Thank you. We have CEO of Central Chinmaya Mission Trust, Manisha Kemlani. Please give her 5 applause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop. Okay, thank you. The sponsoring body of Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth is Chinmaya International Foundation. Swami Advayanandaji is the trustee of, give him 10 please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. Thank you. He is also trustee of International Foundation and Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth. We have Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth. Some of the trustees are here. Suresh Mohanji, no applause yet. Suresh Mohanji, Manisha Kamlani, Swami Advayanandaji, and thy own self. Give us 5. Thank you. All right. We have Chief Operating Officer of CIF, Neil, thank you. He doesn't need applause, thank you. Welcome to Chinmaya family. Did I miss anyone? No, thank you. How many of you have a cell phone? Who doesn't have a cell phone? Cell phone has more knowledge than all of us put together. True? At CVV, we're not going to give you a lot of knowledge. We'll tell you a few facts, but we'll make a good human being. What was there 20 years ago is not true today. What is there now was not there 20 years ago. What is there now may not be there 30 years from now. But we will make you ready for any change, any challenge that you will face in this world. There are plenty of them, believe me. Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth has 2 campuses. How many? 1 in Ernakulam, 1 near Pune. Ernakulam campus has 3 locations. Adi Shankara Nilayam, Variam Road, and one in Vanakur. How many? Okay. Okay. The Vanakur campus is ready, but we were told by Swami Sadharandaji and them, 16 days we can't occupy it. Because astrologically, they're doing a lot of homas and yagnas. This will go on for 16 days, then only we can occupy it. Some of you may not believe it. I happen to believe it. Since I am in charge, you are not occupying for 16 days. You can disagree, that's okay. The location is beautiful. You will see it tomorrow. As Ajayji has said, your child will be secure and safe. Are the students here, many of them? How many of you use drugs? Okay, good. We want you to graduate better than what we are, not worse than what you are. Means you cannot get into drugs. All clear? There will be 0 tolerance for drugs in this campus. No smoking, no alcohol, no drugs, pure vegetarian campus. Those of you that cannot obey these 4, Sneha, you are here someplace? Transfer certificate. Your child, you'll be proud of them by the time you graduate. They will be ready to face the world. There was a study done some years ago in Harvard Business School, I'm sure Nayarji is aware. 20% of what you do in your life, whether you are a doctor, accountant, engineer, or businessman, entrepreneur, only 20% is taught in the room. 80% of what you do it on your own, is pure interpersonal relationships. You may be the best scientist. If you are nasty, nobody will work for you. You may be the best doctor. If you are not available to the patient, nobody will come to you. These soft skills is what we focus on at Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth. We're a good human being, compassionate, kind, with empathy, love, communicative, respectful, peace-loving, non-quarreling. This is what you will be taught at Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth. Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth is not a commercial university. As Nayarji has said, education has become an industry. Healthcare has become an industry. Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth is not. We are not in the business of making money. At the same time, we don't want to lose money either. This university is funded by 33,000 devotees worldwide that have reverence and respect for Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda. They could easily spend that money for somewhere else. They can go for a vacation, they can have a party, they can put in the bank, they can give the children, but they gave it to educate you. Because Gurudev said this is a nation building exercise. This is not a commercial enterprise. Sir, we promise you this is not a business for us. Thank you. Unfortunately, it is for many organizations. I don't know of any other university in this country, in Bharat, in the land of Bharat, which is funded by 33,000 people. They are all owned by, applause, 15. Start, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Some of you are not clapping. Gurudev said, this is, and I don't want to repeat what everybody else said, bridge between the East and the West. Now I'm going to, I have 1 more minute? 2 more? Thank you. Sardanandaji, in the Vidyarthi Homa, the first verse, first sentence was what? Any students remember? What was the first one? Healthy body. How do you develop that? Are you ready? I'll give you 5 tips. I'm going to ask you to repeat. Number 1, eat well. Eat only when you are hungry. Number 2, vyayamam, exercise. Sleep well, at least 7 hours a day. Number 4, study so that you stress before the examination. Lead a stress-free life. Number 5, stay away from smoking, alcohol, and drugs. What was number 1? Aharam. Number 2, vyayamam. Number 3, number 4, means you study every day, not just before the exam, so you don't stress. Number 5, okay, thank you, Hari Om.
Thank you. As a treat to your eyes, we have a small video about life at CVV. It offers a glimpse into the beautiful world that in the coming days will be yours as well. So let's watch it. A small glimpse, as I said, we strive to create individuals who can not just take care of themselves, but also contribute to the society in a meaningful way. We have another video, which is why I did not ask you to move right now. Pujya Swami Sarupanandaji, Chancellor of Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth, is the global head of Chinmaya Mission and leads over 300 Chinmaya trusts worldwide, all doing tremendous work to spread the universal wisdom of Vedanta. Though Swamiji was not able to attend the program in person, he would like to share his message with us. So let's listen to his words of wisdom as well.
Hari Om. Greetings to all the students, parents and guardians gathered together on this auspicious day of Vidyarambha for our students at Chinmaya University, Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth, CVV. It is of course a very, very important time in CVV, as with this batch we will be now also having our new campus at Onakur, Lalita Vidya Pratisthana. With the new faculties for each of the new subjects that are being introduced this year, I'm sure all the students will excel in gaining knowledge. No doubt people come to universities to gain knowledge, to gain in life a profession that will provide for them and help them to reach great heights of success. But the most important thing is the knowledge that we gain, and through that knowledge and development of our mind, our personality, our character, we grow to be people who can face all challenges of life, and in fact take up greater and greater goals to achieve great heights in this world and be positive contributors to society. I will be with all of you very, very soon, but wish you all the best. And as always, we invoke the blessings of Bhagwan on each and every one of you and our great visionary founder, Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda. Hari Om.
Any event is incomplete without the benediction of scholars. Let us now lend our ears to Swami Advayanandaji's words and receive his blessings. Swamiji is the president of Chinmaya International Foundation and trustee member of CVV. Swamiji, I welcome.
Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Respected dignitaries of the dais, all students, parents, guardians, faculty, staff, each and everyone present here, I give my most loving regards to all of you. Today is a very, very auspicious day for all of us because we have started our Vidyarambha. Now, Vidyarambha, beginning of education, I don't think we are beginning our education today. We have begun our education long, long back. But education is a lifelong movement. And therefore today we again rededicate ourselves to true education. Rededicate ourselves to true education. As you all are here, each one of you have come with a great hope, with a great inner wish to succeed in life. Each one of you have come here for fulfilling yourself with education, because we all know education is the path, the only path, all true growth, true progress, and true fulfillment. With right education comes right action. With right action comes true success. With true success comes actual accomplishment. And with actual accomplishment comes enduring happiness. And with enduring happiness comes the true fulfillment of life. Everything education. And not just education, true education. Now we always wonder, what is true education? Yes, true education should have true understanding of the subject, no doubt. But education is not just, as it was said very beautifully, not filling up our minds with information. Information without transformation, how is that helpful? Knowledge without application, how is it beautiful? Growth without fulfillment, how is it meaningful? True education has to combine all of them together. In the words of the rishis, they would use the word dve vidye veditavye. Dve vidye veditavye. What is to be known? Two knowledges we should know. And they would name it as paravidya, aparavidya. The word para means higher. The word apara does not mean lower, okay? The word apara means not higher. That's what it means. Both of them have to be combined together. Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananji would say very, very beautifully, he would say education should give for us standard of living coupled with standard of life. These words, are they making sense? Standard of living. Standard of living is what? External. Whatever is required. All of us need good homes to stay. All of us need nice vehicles. The better the vehicle, the faster the vehicle, the more comfortable the vehicle, the more secure the vehicle is required. India is one of the fastest growing economies of the world. We are so happy and proud of it. Today we are at 5th. Very soon we'll go to 3rd. These are all very, very important. As we launched our lander on the moon, did not each one of us here feel happy and proud? And then when they said that we are going to launch a vehicle to the sun, many of them thought we are going to land on the sun. But aren't we happy with these progresses our country is making? We all need to be part and parcel of the growing, glorious India. Do you all agree? And how will India grow? How will India be glorious? Unless each and every one of us grow, and each and every one of us become glorious, and each and one of us unfold the highest potential in us. Because India is not sitting somewhere other than all of us put together. Our growth is our country's growth. Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth will enable the standard of living. As it was also said, it is a life-making education, nation-transforming education. That's what we are going to receive. But along with the standard of living comes also something very, very important. What is wealth if there is no hunger to eat? What is success if your house is broken and your family is shattered into pieces? What is joy if your own sons and daughters don't regard you with respect for the values that you have upheld? everything has to be a combination of important things. Along with the standard of living, what is very, very important is also standard of life. Who are we inwardly? When we put our heads on the pillow as we go to sleep in the night, are we getting a good sleep? That's very important. A sleep which is shattered by nasty dreams, a sleep in which also you, I won't say dream, we daydream. Why do you say, Swami, in sleep, daydream? Because we dream about a very horrible day only. What kind of sleep is that going to be? And on the day when we are going to put our for the final time, our head on the pillow, are we going to look at our life and say, what a wonderful. This combination of the external along with the internal fulfillment is what is true, complete, holistic education. Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth promises that. But all promises cannot be delivered only by one side promise. This is a promise we all have to take together. Because when I say Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth, it is no more me and you, is it not? Yesterday probably it have been, this is Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth and you are going to join Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth. Probably yesterday. But today, we are Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth. Do you all say yes to what I'm saying? We are. Each one of us together are Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth. Do you agree? If you don't agree, what Swamiji, what will you do? You better learn to agree. It is high time. Because we are one. We are Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth. So let us all grow together and gain this perfect, good, holistic, complete education, which is a combination of abilities and skills, which is also a combination of inward goodness and nobility. Let cleverness integrate with goodness. Let hard work be with good attitude. And collectively, when we put all these together, we are unshakable. As Bhagavad Gita would say, nothing can shake you. The word used there is gurunapi vichalyate. Many people think gurunapi vichalyate means one cannot be shaken by the guru. The word guru means that which is heavy. The antonym for it is lagu. Small things, it doesn't shake people. It may shake a few people, but normally people are not shaken by small things, but bigger things also will not shake you. This is what Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth aims to give. Let it happen on this most auspicious day. I invoke the abundant grace of the Lord for what can happen without the Lord's will. I invoke the munificent blessings of Pujya Gurudev and the entire Guru Parampara. When I say Pujya Gurudev, in this tradition, we refer to Pujya Gurudev as Swami Chinmayananji. Pujya Gurudev and the entire Guru Parampara, because with their grace and blessings, nothing is impossible. So with all these things, let us all march forward and let us accomplish all that our hearts hope for. Let us accomplish all that our heads can dream about. And may our heads remain standing high in the commune of nations. May India serve the world, for in serving the world, we have true fulfillment. Thank you all very much. Lots of loving regards and best wishes again. Hari Om.
Thank you, Swamiji. We will now recite the Chinmaya Pledge. And to do that, I request Mr. Srinath Mohandas, Assistant Professor, School of EGCS, to kindly lead it.
Hari Om everyone, please raise for the Chinmaya Pledge. As Swamiji said, now we are one family and therefore This pledge means a lot to us. Please keep your right hand on your left chest, or maybe on your heart. Sorry. Yes. We stand as one family, bound to each other with love and respect. We serve as an army, courageous and disciplined, ever ready to fight against all low tendencies and false values within and without us. We live honestly, the noble life of sacrifice and service, producing more than what we consume and giving more than what we take. We seek the Lord's grace to keep us on the path of virtue, courage, and wisdom. May thy grace and blessings flow through us, the world around us. We believe the service of the country is the service of the Lord of Lords, and devotion to the people is the devotion to the Supreme Self. We know our responsibilities. Give us the ability and courage to fulfill them. Om Tat Sat.
As the inaugural event comes to an end, I would like to invite Professor Ashokan T, Dean Academics, to deliver the vote of thanks. Professor Ashokan has served at colleges affiliated to Kerala, Calicut, and Kannur University for over 22 years and another 15 years at Kannur University. I'll cut short the intro. He's already here, so I'll just go to him. Well,
Hari Om. Yes, we are reaching the final stage of the Vidyarambha. I believe all of us are very proud, and all the parents and the children will be more proud for being a student of Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth. After listening to the series of talk made by eminent personalities, it is witnessed that there is a need for yet another university than the thousands of universities working in this land Bharat, and nearly 24 universities in the state of Kerala. So why there is a need for the university? The answer is the solution to the vision of Swamiji, that providing to the children of the country with imbibed knowledge in Indian knowledge system. We are here not to teach you. We are here to train you. We are here to inculcate good habits. We are here to impart knowledge, and we are here to lead you to be the better citizens for the country and the world as a whole. Most respected Swamiji, Honorable Vice Chancellor Ajay Kapoor ji, the Chief Guest of the day Radhakrishnan ji, and the Managing Trustee of Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth, the trustee members of Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth, Manisha ji, Suresh Mohan ji, and all other dignitaries here. We are very happy that all the important come all the way from, because they realize that this university is in the heart. Aparavji have been with us for the last many days, and he will be here still more many days. And all other trustee members are coming all the way from faraway places to bless all of you. So on this great occasion, my duty is to express my word of thanks. Before that, I would like to tell the parents and the children that we, the Chinmaya, are here to look after you. We are here to train you. We are here to lead you to the better heights in life. We will take care of you with a full, wholehearted belief, and we are sure that you will be a better person after 3 years or after years of our profession. So with this assurance, I am my duty. So first of all, I express my sincere gratitude to Radhakrishnan ji, who have come all the way and made a tremendous speech, which is eye-opening as well as piercing into our ears, and that will be definitely reverberating in our minds. So on behalf of the Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth, we express our gratitude to you, sir. My pranam to Swami Advaitanand, whose vision, whose guidance, whose leadership is the result what we are experiencing today. So on behalf of CVV, I express all my thanks to Swamiji. My thanks are to Professor Dr. Apparao, who is the Chief Trustee, who is inspiring all of us all the time, online and offline, and always with us. It come. So with this innumerable academic and entrepreneurial activities, including professional activities, he finds time to be with us means his great devotion to Swamiji and the mission. So on behalf of CVV, I express my sincere gratitude to Apparoji. I have to express gratitude to all the trustee members, Suresh Mohanji, Manisha ji, and sorry, I don't remember the name of that, Sriram ji, for their partnership in making this institution one of the world-class institutions. I'm sure that this is going to be a unique university in the country, and that uniqueness we will keep always there. That is an assurance we are giving. So before winding up, I have to express my gratitude to my Vice Chancellor, Ajay Kapoorji, who is leading us in front and in back and guiding us to reach better heights. So with his leadership, I'm sure that we will be able to reach very well-known position among the universities in the world in the years to come. I once again thank all the parents and all the children and all my colleagues who have been working for relentlessly to make this function unique and separate. I believe that the children and the parents may not have experienced such a Vidyarambha. So we are unique in every sense. So we will keep up this uniqueness, and thank you all. Hari Om.
Thank you, sir. With that, it's the end of the inaugural session, and I would request our students to come for the closing prayer, followed by the national anthem.
त्रिपुरदर्पभञ्जनाय त्रैलोकपूजिताय तुहिनगिरिसुतावराय सर्वमङ्गलम् शङ्कराय साधुजनभशङ्कराय दुष्टजनभयङ्कराय भूतिभूषणाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलप्रदाय बालमुरलिगानमोहिताय मङ्गलं सदाशिवाय महितमङ्गलम् महितमङ्गलं सर्वमङ्गलम् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. I request everyone to stand up for the national anthem. जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
महाराज की
Thank you everyone for coming here. With that, we end the formal inaugural session. You all may please proceed for the scrumptious sadhya that we have arranged for you at CVV Annakshetra. Happy lunch. Yeah, we'll resume at 2:30 with the Onam program. So this is especially for the students. We have a lot more